Well, guys, how's it going? So, yeah, got a little video there I'll share with you guys of the cows. Took that clip yesterday, I guess, but yeah, you guys can just kind of see what they're up to and give you guys an update on them. And they should be pretty knocked up there. They're starting to kind of show, I think. Got a couple there. I think their milk bags are kind of starting to look a little bit bigger, but could be wrong too. And then one thing that I did notice was that well, I guess I read it somewhere, heard about this maybe a couple of years ago, I guess, or something, that if a cow is pregnant and she's, you know, later on there in the year, you know, getting close to calving, or even just the last few months there, I guess, or whatever, I don't know, but apparently you can see, well, their baby will be on one side of the belly or the other, which I thought was kind of interesting. It won't be right in the center, but just depends on the cow, I guess. But yeah, so, but you can definitely see that in the video too. You know, how the mothers are looking and whatever the hell else, right? So, but yeah, so they should be calving here hopefully in the next couple of weeks, I would hope. Not sure who's going to be first, but it's kind of always worked out. I mean, not every year, but a lot of years. It's always kind of been like it's always my cow that calves first, which I thought was always kind of interesting. But I don't know. It is what it is, though. As long as they're getting pregnant and having calves, that's all that matters to me. Nothing else matters. So, but yeah. So they should be calving here, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks here, at least. So, but yeah. So what else is going on? Well, I think we are officially done down here now at the junk pile, cleaning up trees. In there where that grass sticks out, there is a rotten tree stump in there, but it's pretty rotten, so I probably could kick it and it would fall right over. And then I thought in here was a stump, but I can't find it. I did find like a, you know, part of a tree, a broken up tree, but the way it was kicking the mower deck over is like I was hitting something solid. So I thought maybe a stump, but can't find it in there. So I could have been pretty much mowing right up to this tree, which I will be probably next time I mow. I'll chew away at this. And then I had a load of branches here, which is what I picked up just a little, well, today, but just about half an hour ago. Took me 2 trips to clean up this mess. And I guess right here is a stump. I'm starting to hit it now for some stupid reason. It's pretty rotten, so I don't know. Might smack it with a sledgehammer or something. Maybe I can bust it up into chunks and get rid of it. But yeah, I mean, there's still like this stuff here that we'll never get to right now. I want to be done for this year. That might be a next year project. But it's probably safe to say that I could be mowing in here now, between this tree and this tree, so I can mow all this down. I cleaned it up. Didn't find any stumps. So that'll probably be also what I do next time I mow. I do have one sketchy tree left. Obviously, I did take out the other one, but this one's leaning up into this guy, so there's no safe way of bringing that down. Unless this tree decides to come down too, you know, or whatever. So, there's lots of little branches and stuff laying around here now that the mower could just chew up every time I make a round. So I can mow this now, clean it up, make it look nice. And then I want to say, well, I probably won't be mowing this far in, but I did clean up. I mean, you can see where I stopped cutting. I don't know if I'll mow that far in because technically I got another tree that's sticking out over here. But I definitely could easily make at least another round in here. Like even right here, this is a round, so maybe, you know, 2.5 extra rounds that I could make in here, or swaths, whatever you want to call it. And then that'll be cleaned up. It's never going to look that clean again because, you know, this all has to disappear now and rot away. And see, I missed another branch. I didn't see him until now, but whatever. You'll find them when you hit them with the mower, that's for damn sure. So that's just the way it's going to have to be. Just hit them with the mower. Because some of them get pushed under the grass and then you don't see them until you step on them or something. But same thing with the trail too. The trail will have to, I mean, the trail's open, but it ain't perfectly clean. I think every now and then when I walk down the trail or whatever, I'll just pick up a random branch or something, you know, just slowly, ever so slowly chew away at it, and it'll be fine. But other than that, I think we're done. I think we're done hauling trees for 2024. I know that we had quite a few loads in the yard, the farmyard, that my grandma wanted gone, mostly so she could see into the barnyard for calving. So, and then where that junk building's at, there's a lot of trees and stuff that like to grow over it and hit the roof, and I don't like that because it'll wear the roof out quicker, constantly rubbing on it. So, but yeah, so that's really all that's left to do now, is finish the trail or just pick away at it for the rest of the year, which I will do. I suppose when I want to make a video like this, you know, I'll just grab a few here and there, and before you know it, it'll be clean again. But that's going to get dirty again anyway, or messy again with the flood of next year. So, but kind of is what it is, I guess. So, but, and then the building, I still got some minor, I want to hit it with the broom one more time. And then I got stuff that's going to go back in that building, like I've already said. I got to get that done. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow and sleep it one more time, and then after that, I'm going to start putting the stuff back inside. The stuff that, you know, we want to keep. So, and then the stuff we don't want to keep, well, that's obviously already been tossed. So, but, so yeah, and then get rid of that. Yeah, so I don't know, I gotta finish putting the A back together. I finally did order my parts. I ordered double of everything because I don't want to risk, you know, too much downtime. I mean, I think this next time we'll get it because I'll have my uncle involved, but I just don't want to risk it again. So, but kind of is what it is, I guess, at this point. So, but they won't be here until probably next week sometime. Who knows? By the time you probably see this video, maybe I already have them. I don't know. There's another stinking branch that's kind of in the way, but I don't know if I can move the whole freaking tree. So, might be easier just to come with the farm boss and snip it. So, but yeah. So that's pretty much what's going on. So we need to get that done, and then maybe we can rebuild the belt pulley. The main thing is to get the PTO back on it, because if I don't get the belt pulley rebuilt in time, I think the two little holes that are still exposing the inside, that would go through the PTO, I think those are just oil feeders. I think they just feed oil to it or something. I don't know. But that will, I could just put some Gorilla Tape on it or something, whatever. It's better than having the whole rear end exposed to the weather. So, but it is what it is. Try to get that done, and then maybe we'll be done for the year. We won't be done, but we'll be done enough. So, stupid crows are annoying. Here's another dead tree that'll probably, and it's got some leaves on it. Probably dropped all its leaves already. That's what it's looking like. So, but I don't know. Just kind of is what it is, I guess, at this point. So, but they probably won't get any oil. I don't know. I can't, promise too much right now. They probably won't get any oil, 80-90 oil, and probably until November. That's just the way it's going to be. So they'll just have to stay empty until then. I mean, I think we're pretty much done running it now anyway, but I don't want to just, leave it like that. I mean, we can. It won't hurt the tractor none, but I want to put more gas in the gas tank, gas it back up, and then put fuel stabilizer in it. And I don't dare run the tractor without the oil in the rear end. I don't think it's going to matter, because I don't think there's any oil pumps on it. I think it's, I don't know. It might just be gravity fed or something stupid like that. So, but I don't want to risk it. So, and then once November comes, that thing's most likely not going to start, no matter what you do, unless you put it on some kind of a heater for a few hours. But obviously, I'm not going to do that. So, but what do you do? So, well, it is what it is, we'll just deal with it. So, that's a dead tree. But, it's actually getting late in the year. I hate doing repairs this late in the year, because it's really getting hard to do things. So, but I don't know. We're getting closer anyway, I guess. But I did splurge a little bit, and I ordered. Not that it's going to matter too much, because obviously my tractor's not a show tractor. But I mean, it would be nice if it was one, but it's going to get used anyway. So, but I ordered a rubber shift knob for the shifter. It doesn't have one. I suppose it fell off years ago. And then they just stuck a bolt in it or whatever, and that was it. So there won't be no more bolt in another couple of weeks. We'll put the rubber shift knob thing on it, and that'll make it a lot more comfortable for, you know, shifting and whatever. So, but I don't know. So, it was only $7, so why not? And if I put it on right away, it'll be all right. But if not, well, it can sit down in the basement until next year then. So, but whatever. What do you do? So, but at least we're getting shit, you know, somewhat done. Just hate to have to order more parts again. And I don't like the fact that Steiner, I mean, maybe somebody else did, but Steiner don't. You can't find that gasket for the PTO housing. You can't find that just on its freaking own. I guess maybe it could have through somebody else, but I don't know. I guess they figured, well, if you need it, you can order the whole damn thing, which is what it costs more money. I think if it was just a damn gasket, it'd probably only be a $10 item then, instead of a damn near $30 item, and then times 2 that. So, but I had to make sure because I don't want to get caught with my pants down again, you could say, you know. But like I said, this time I'll have my uncle involved, so hopefully things will go a little smoother. So, but I don't know, what do you do? So, at this point, it's just kind of whatever. You can hear an airplane or something. So, heard one yesterday too. But, yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll just see what the hell happens. So, we will just take it one day at a time, and yeah. Still gotta know what the young guy wants to do with the 1586. I still want to know if he's going to bring a donor tractor to me or not, because I kind of want to get on that now a little bit too, because I should have this building project kind of wrapped up. I think I could have it done tonight easily. Instead of making this video, I could have went and did that, but there's not much left to do. Like I said, I'm just going to sweep it one more time, and then start putting all that stuff that I want to keep, which isn't very much, but I'm going to keep it anyway. Throw it in the corner, and then it can stay in there until we need to either move it or use it. So, but it just is what it is, I guess, at this point. So eventually we'll get her done. So, but I don't know. So I think that's really all that's left to kind of clean up now. And then the trail would be done. It's right here at the end. Right here, and then the worst of it's down there. So that's really all that's left to clean up down here. And like I said, I'll just come down here every now and then like this and just grab a few branches, get them off the trail, and then we'll be done. So doesn't have to be perfect, but good enough. So, but whatever, it is what it is, I guess, right? So but I don't know. Kind of is what it is, I guess, but yeah, this is going to be the worst of it here, but I think we'll get her knocked out here in the next week or so. I'm just going to take my time with it. I'll just chew away at it. Eventually it'll be done. So, and then we don't have to worry about it anymore. So, but what do you do? So, but yeah, there's a pile of burdocks that I actually forgot to grab. I pulled these things out probably a couple of weeks ago now, because they were heading out, obviously. There's other ones still in here, but they haven't seeded yet. So, and they're probably not going to until next year. But next year, maybe I'll have a little more Roundup, so I can just spray them, and then they'll be done. But yeah, there's another little cluster right here. Right here. Typical shit. So, but whatever. It is what it is. So, but other than that, that's kind of it. I don't know what else to really tell you guys. Because there's that airplane. There's not much more to do. I just got a little bit more cleaning up to do. And then, but yeah, I gotta try to get done in the yard too. But there's way less to do there than there is, I think, even down here. So, but whatever. What do you do? So, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can get on with stuff here, and then we can be, because we're running out of time. So, you know, it's going to be October, and it's going to be colder and possibly snowing, and yada freaking yeah. So, but then it'll be time to put the summer toys away and bring the winter toys out. So, but I don't know. I ain't gonna worry about the snow until October-ish. See what they start threatening for snow. If they start threatening snow, then I gotta take the mower deck off. That's another thing that has to get worked on again too this year. Nothing huge. I just gotta touch up paint again. That one end of the outer edge of the deck, that's the one that you would run up against, you know, like around stumps and buildings and stuff. I painted that up back in spring, but it's pretty much all of it's come off. Of course, obviously because I've been rubbing it against stuff, but I gotta clean that up and shove some paint on it, and then that's it. Then the mower deck can stay off. But I don't know. The grass is still growing like a son of a bitch. It hasn't slowed down any as of yet, so you think it would, but we just keep getting so much rain, and then you get kind of hot spells, cool spells, hot spells, and then rain. So I think that's what kind of keeps this grass still moving, keeps it alive. So, but I don't know. I'm gonna call it here, and you know, it's a few weeks yet. I'll probably be calling her done on the mowing. So, but what are you gonna do? So then it'll be time to pull all the snow blowers and crap out and whatever the hell else. So, but whatever. It is what it is, I guess, at this point. So, but frick, mosquitoes. But yeah, what are you gonna do? So, winter's coming, and we also got calving season too. So I'm hoping it should already have started, but I don't know if I don't know when exactly the first cow is going to drop, or the first calf's going to drop. So, sooner that starts, the freaking better. So that we can get another project done. So, but I don't know. So, should probably call the young guy too, I guess. I haven't talked to him in a few weeks now and see what he's thinking for a donor tractor. Because I kind of want to know too, because I kind of want, like, if he's not going to bring me a tractor, then I want my uncle to get out here and start grabbing then, so we can just get on with this project and get it done. So, but I don't want to put the 400 through that kind of stress again. I'd rather keep it off of that. But I don't know how many more bales he's going to make. I think he needs at least 2,000 bales a year. But I'm sure as his herd grows, that number is going to go up. It's going to go up for us as well as we get more cattle. We're going to need more of that hay. So, in a way, that's why it would be kind of a nice thing, in a way, to get the old timers 851 round baler, because then what I could do is, over a couple of years or whatever, put some money into it, put some brand new parts on it if it needs it. Yeah. I know Rishi 60 were saying about those old chain balers that they need a lot of oil. You really got to lube up the chains and stuff, like the main chain and stuff. Yeah. We're never going to really ever have a shortage of that. Especially if I ever, like if we get the 1586 back up and running again, I'm probably going to want to change the oil on that, because I haven't changed it now for, probably 3-4 years now. No, it's only been a couple of years, I think. But it needs it again anyway. And I think that holds roughly 5 gallons of engine oil. So there's 5 freaking gallons right there. So, and then, change the engine oil and the Blazer and the tractor and the John Deere, the little A probably should get an oil change at some point as well. Put fresh oil back in it. And then if we get Big Red back up and running, well, there's another freaking 2 quarts. So it's never really going to be a shortage on, oil. So, and for how much hay we're probably going to make every year with that baler, I'd probably only have to oil that baler 1, maybe 2 times throughout the whole baling season, for us. So, because if we make 100 and, I don't think we're ever going to really see many years like this where we get 190 bales off of our land, which is, by the way, a whole new record too. So, it's going to range, anywhere from maybe 60 bales to 200, just to kind of round it off. But that's all it's ever going to make every year. And most years it's probably going to be way less than 140. So, but yeah. So I don't know. But So I think there'll always be plenty of oil floating around. You really only have to oil those things every, I think, so many bales or something, or so many hours or whatever. I don't know. So, but yeah, of course, we're not going to have a cutter, but I'm sure I could pay the young, I mean, if I don't find a cutter, you know, well then I'm sure I could, you know, pay the young guy to come down here and do it, and then we'll just pay him for doing it, and then I'll just bale it. So, but I don't know. I guess we'll just kind of wait and see what happens, I guess. So, but I don't know. But it would be kind of nice if, I know I didn't really want a 851 round baler. But I guess you got to start somewhere, and would be a good starter anyway, I guess. But if you think about it, it's just one less equipment now you have to buy. And I didn't pay a damn dime for it because he wants to give it to me for free. He doesn't want nothing for it. So, probably because there's probably not a lot of life left in it. But yeah, the only problem is when the main chain gets wore out, and there's actually a way to measure that. I think it's by the rivets. You have to count 24 rivets, and then you have to measure that distance. And then I think, depending on how many inches it is, like 30 or 31, 32 inches, whatever, I think, I guess it would be probably bigger the number, the more wore out the chain is. And then you can, I mean, there is a chart online that shows you that, you know, so, you know, however many inches it is, that's your percentage. So, but yeah, getting a new chain for that baler would not be cheap. But technically, I think I'd just go find a used one. Well, actually, I would have a used one, because I always kind of forget too. I think the young guy wants to give me his too. He's got an 851 that hasn't been used in years. It's more or less just a parts. Oh, come on. It's mostly just a parts baler. And that's what the old timer was doing. He was taking parts off of that just to get him by for the year. So, I don't know. So, we'll kind of just see what happens, I guess. I really should call him and see what he's going to do, if he's even thought about it, because I got to kind of know too what I got to do on my end, because I want to start getting these bales. I want to start getting these bales brought in. And if my uncle's got to go here with the 400 and grab them, he needs to start pretty much now. So, but like I said, we didn't really want to do it with the 400. We want to get the 400 off that job of doing it. So that's why I think I don't know. I think I do need to get a second tractor. I don't really need a 1086. I think I could get by. Well, if we fix the 1586, we'll be all right for a little while, but I want to get my hands on a 966 or even a 1066, because that's what's going to be down here on the trail, working up the trail and keeping the trail open. But if something should happen to the 1586, then I could still come down here and bale hay with it, rake hay, move hay, whatever. I mean, hell, if I get a mower, the 1066 or whatever could be on the cutter, and then the 15 could be on the baler, or reversed, whatever. So I guess whatever works for that year. So, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess, at this point. So, but I don't know. That's gonna be up to the young guy. But yeah, we're ready now. We're ready to bring bales in now. I got that building. I still got to do stuff with that. But that would literally just take me an hour, and then I'd be done, I think. So that's why I think tomorrow I'll sweep it out one more time. And then put that stuff back in it, the stuff I want to keep, and then we're done. Close up the door and we're done for the year. Next year, I'd kind of like to maybe go over it with, and give it a fresh coat of paint. I could definitely use some paint. The building deserves paint because the building's actually still solid. It's still a pretty good building, so I think a new paint job, and honestly, I could use a new roof, but I think I'd just put tin all over it. It wouldn't matter. And then we're good. Then we're perfectly fine. So, but I don't know. I haven't decided too much yet if I'm going to call the young guy or not. See what the hell's going on, because I need to know what's going on there. Are you bringing me a tractor, or are we doing this with the 400? So, but I don't know. I'll see. So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. I'm probably going to call him here quick and see what he says. I got to know what's going on here, and I haven't talked to him for a few weeks now, so I don't really know what's going on. So, but yeah. So anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So I guess I have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take her easy.